Hi everybody, welcome back to the VGC Casters Cup, week number 6. It's the Winchester Murkroses' final week of the regular season, and basically, we need to win this week if we're going to make it to the playoffs. And it is against a very tough opponent who's been doing very well this season and last season, and it's Zoe Lou. As you can see on the right there, she's got a scary team. I know I said that every week, but really this week is really scary. She's got Urshifu-Rapid Strike. Yeah, she was the first to pick in the draft league, in the Snake draft order. And yeah, Urshifu-Rapid Strike went straight away. And with good reason. It's been really strong for her and just something that's really hard to beat. Particularly when I want to run a rain team and I'm only just boosting up Urshifu Surging Strikes even more. So this is probably been one of the hardest to build around. Partly because I do have a lot of Pokemon that I do actually want to bring. Because a lot of them seem decent, but that also means that I'm having to then leave some Pokemon behind who are in theory good. And therefore the 6 that I do want to bring may not be the right ones. Anyway, as you can see, there's some top threats there. She's got Tailwind in that Noivern. She's got Compound Ice Sleep Powder from Venonat. And Cottony with the shenanigans. There's a Heatran, there's a Sylveon, an Uxie can just do about anything. Ting Lu looks really good into all my special attackers. Even though it's weak to water, like, it still just shrugs off attacks with that Vessel of Ruin. And actually, Cryogonal, I'm really scared of this week. I feel like she could definitely bring it, and it looks really strong into what I've got. Double super effective Freeze Dry into Ludicolo, into Pelipper. Obviously, still super effective into Thundurus, Crocodile, Dreadnought, Clodsire, and I get a super punish if I wanted to like Terra Water because of that. And Terra Water looks good into Zoe. So, overall, I really need to pull this out the back somehow. And let me show you how I think I'm going to do that. Okay. First up is Clodsire. Again, yes. I brought it to Voight last week, and it almost did the thing, but not quite. But again, part of the reason I wanted Clodsire on my team is because it looked good into my future weeks. And that was Voight and Zoe. Because if you look at Clodsire's ability, Water Absorb, it obviously can be completely shrugging off those Surging Strikes. Also resists close combat. It also resists Sylveon's fairy moves. It also is just generally specially bulky. And I feel like it could have a good time if I'm able to set it up. This is also a slightly different set to what I ran versus Voight as well. Because I think what the problem was that I could set up and sit there, yes, but what was I doing back? Not a lot. So this time, I'm actually going without any ground or poison moves this time. And actually just going for Body Press. Which is obviously going to make use of the Stockpile, which I can set up. Now obviously I can only use that 3 times, because Stockpile applies the Stockpile effect, as well as boosting your defense and special defense. So hopefully 3 is enough. And a +3 Body Press does a lot of damage to a lot of the team. Obviously Recover, and then Toxic to kind of stall out some of the more bulky Pokemon, maybe like Ting Lu, the Cryogonal was maybe going for a Recover set, Uxie for more of a stally sort of set too. None of those Pokemon want to take that. And Terra Dark is there to make sure I don't take Psychic moves from Uxie, which otherwise hit me quite hard, and to avoid the Prankster moves from Cottony. Next up, supporting Clodsire is Bronzong. Again, I didn't have Trick Room support with Clodsire last time with Voight, so hopefully this might make it even more potent. And so with Mental Herb, hopefully I do get the Trick Room up, because there's quite a few Pokemon that would benefit from running Taunt on Zoe's team. So being able to shut that off, and of course more Cottony Prankster moves. So with Heavy Slam and that amount of attack, I'm hopefully getting the one-hit KO on Sylveon of most of the base point spreads that she's going to consider running. It's probably possible that she could still one really bulky one still survive it, but I'm giving myself the best chance. And the defense allows me to survive a Adamant max attack Urshifu Surging Strikes in the rain with a Mystic Water as well, I think. And then, of course, I've got Trick Room and Safeguard as well to kind of keep myself safe, because I think Zoe's run a lot of Yawn before on both Uxie and Sylveon. Venonat's there with Sleep Powder as well. Torracat could run Will-O-Wisp. Lots of status going around on her team, which I really want to stop. So, lots of Bronzong's got up. Trick Room, Safeguard can then come up next. And Terra Water's just a really nice defensive Terra, especially obviously to still resist Urshifu, and to resist potentially even fire moves that can come out. Then is Thunderous. So, a bit more of a kind of a standard set this week. Citrus Berry plus the bulk, again, allows me to survive some specific Urshifu surging strikes here. The speed allows me to outspeed Urshifu. Wild Ball Storm is just generally good damage here. She doesn't have Wide Guard, so it's quite a safe move to go for. Might get some paralyses, which could be helpful. Taunt should be very useful for shutting down Venonat, shutting down Cottony, set up from Cryogonal and Uxie and Sylveon, and Eerie Impulse to shut down some of the more specially oriented attackers. And again, Terra Water looks pretty decent here, apart from into Free Strike Cryogonal. And then we've got Pelipper. So I thought about running Focus Sash here, but I felt like Life Orb might offer just a little bit more. Particularly, she has no obvious electric moves that she could one-hit KO Pelipper with. So I've got to watch out for the tech electric moves that might come out. But otherwise, I don't think there's too many one-hit KOs that Pelipper's being threatened with. See if that actually comes true. But yeah, with Life Orb, I do a lot of damage. And especially with Hurricane, like flying hits a lot of Zoe's team really hard. The Urshifu, the Trevenant, the Sneasel, the Venonat, and the Cottony. So all of which I could see coming at some point. I wasn't sure about actually running Tailwind this week, given the high kind of support and Trick Room nature I wanted, but it's there in case I need it. I thought about maybe Icy Wind or Ice Beam maybe for the Noivern, but I just felt I had enough damage on it in other areas. So that's what I've gone for. And yeah, max speed just to pretty much just to kind of hopefully outspeed as much as I can. You know, Uxie with no speed, for instance, gets quite close to a modest max Pelipper, and I'd rather just try and outspeed that if I can. Ludicolo, coming for the second time in my draft, I think, in the season. It's the Assault Vest set. And it does get pretty bulky, actually, with the amount of investment that I've got there. The defense allows it to take some seriously powerful close combats from Urshifu. Urshifu is a theme here. And with Grass Coverage and Grass Knot, if that's 100 base power onto Urshifu, 120 base power to Ting Lu, which are obviously the two main targets. And then Icy Wind can maybe lower the speeds of either the Sneasel or the Urshifu if I'm in the Noivern, if I'm in the rain. Fake Out obviously there because it's Fake Out. And Muddy Water is there for just kind of consistent spread damage and a bit of support for the team, especially if I get some accuracy drops. And I consider Weather Ball there, but I thought that if Sun comes up, I don't really want a Fire-type Weather Ball. Particularly because if Sun's going up, then Heatran's most likely there, and I'd rather just be able to hit it still with water moves, even though it's in the sun. And Terra Poison looked fairly nice as a Terra here, especially into Sneasel, particularly. And then finally, Clefable. And this time, it's a bit of a standard set from a Moonblast Follow Me point of view, but I've gone for something a little spicy here. I think I've lent into it because I just like the look of it. I just want to run this. So the Flame Orb is obviously going to burn Clefable. But with thanks to Magic Guard, I'm not going to take the Flame Orb burn chip damage. And then because I'm burnt, I'm now immune to any other status moves. So like Yawn, Poisons, Paralyses, if that came out somewhere. And then with Trick, I can give that Flame Orb to something else, which is then going to get burnt, and then I get to take whatever their item is. So I'm hoping I can really pull that off, particularly versus the Ting Lu. I would really love to do that. Because in practice, the Ting Lu is just so bulky. It is. It's such a pain. Even like with a Super Vector Moonblast here, I'm maybe doing 30%. It's just ridiculously bulky. Defense is again probably for some Urshifu calcs. Terra Water also mainly for Urshifu, and it's just generally a nice Terra type into Zoe. And yeah, Protect, just keep myself around a little bit longer. So, yeah, there's plenty of Pokemon that I wish that I could still bring here. I'm indexing quite hard into the Clodsire this time. And hopefully I can pull it off, because if Clodsire can't, I don't know if the rest of the team can, honestly. But if there's any Pokemon to put their faith into, surely it's Clodsire. So we sent over the Terra types. We've got Tinglu is Poison, Urshifu is Grass, Noivern Ghost, Trevenant Dark, Sneasel Grass, Sylveon Ground. Okay. I'm surprised to see the Trevenant. And I've maybe over-prepared for both Cottony and Venonat. But that's okay. Right. Can Clods do the business? Maybe is the question. I'm really curious as to what the Trevenant's going to do, though. She's got 2 Pokemon with Frisk, which is annoying. I'm thinking of going Ludi Pelipper. But it's quite a predictable lead. Yet strong. Thunderous also in the lead doesn't look too bad. Tinglu being Poison is interesting. It's a good play, because I didn't bring any ground moves. that's great. Yeah, let's go Peliludi. See what happens. And we'll go Cloddy. And Zongy. There we go. Good luck, have fun. To Zoe. Okay. She knows my items. Just comes out. Okay. So, I've got a few plays here. Baycount is obviously quite obvious. Noivern was Ghost, so it's probably not Covert Cloak because of that, but maybe Sash, for instance. Basically what I'm tempted to do is Icy Wind, and then pray Noivern is slower, so that in turn I can Hurricane it. Let's try it. Okay, Icy Wind comes out. Nice, we are faster. Okay, so that's Covert Cloak Sylveon, I just noticed. Which Calm Minds, okay. I've got Bronzong in the back. So also being Terra Ground makes me think that it could be Terra Blast with Terra Ground, obviously. Which I don't mind, because I am Levitate on Bronzong. I just need to be careful of dark moves from this thing here. Yes, Sylveon definitely isn't pressured to Terra here. But Tinglu might be into Poison typing. Which is, yeah, again, pretty bad. This isn't a bad time for Clodsire to come in. I'm really tempted to just Muddy Water. Yeah, I'm gonna Muddy Water. Like, just keep piling on the pressure, basically. Okay, protect, that's fine. I didn't target it down too hard. Good job, Piccolo. Oh, look at that damage. Actually, no. We do get the Weather Ball off. Decent. Sylveon has got really good special defense, so I'm not too mad on that. A second Calm Mind. Scary. Okay. Covert Cloak as well, isn't it? I'm trying to think if this... She maybe Calm Mind. She could be like Wish, Protect, Hyper Voice, something like that as well. I think she's got some recovery there. I think I might Muddy Water again. Actually, I'm really tempted to just target down this Ting Lu now. Okay, she lets me go for it. Decent damage from Grass Knot. Oh, I didn't. Weather Ball. Mate, can you imagine if I Weather Balled? Ugh. Okay, further down. Ludi, can you survive, please? Brunation. Oh, okay, fine. Right, I'm just gonna catch up on some information here. So Hyper Voice, Calm Mind. Haven't seen anything else yet. Ting Lu's not like Life Orb or anything. Yeah. Zongbong is coming in. Let's go, Bronzong. So obviously I'm now threatening Ting Lu with a KO. Although I bet actually it probably survives if it goes for the Terra Poison. I bet it survives. Yeah. Right. Bronzong versus Sylveon. Just want to see what sort of damage we're taking at +2. Like, I'm surviving. Oh, it is Detect, okay. And we get the KO on Ting Lu. Alright. So what's she been saving in the back then? She's got one. Oh yeah, it must be Terra Blast on Sylveon. Like, falling. So no recovery. Brute. Okay. The second frisk of the game. Okay, so she knows I'm Mental Herb. I've got to be careful because this Trevenant could be quite a good solo Pokemon. Oh, it's a good bring. It's a good bring because yeah, now she can threaten with Ghost moves into Bronzong and Hyper Voice at the same time. And if I Terra, I might still go down anyway. So actually, that was a really good switch in there. Those been great hitting moves. Because drop is nice. Okay, Hyper Voice. Ooh. Come on. Ooh, Disable. Okay, at least I didn't Heavy Slam. That still means that's better than a Poltergeist hitting. Oh, I didn't realize the Mental Herb knocked you out of Disable. I didn't realize that. I knew it was like Encore and Taunt, but okay, huge. Clodsire. Let's go. Okay. Neither of us have Terra'd yet, have we? Sylveon's ground, Trevenant is dark. So yeah, that obviously could have been a protecting turn there. She's been on the offensive. Oh, I switch! Zoe! Goodness me! You are so cheeky. Ow, I switch. Come on. That is so dirty. Oh, what? Okay. Did she not realize I was levitate? Maybe? Oh my god, I got away with that. I didn't even consider the fact she could just Terra Blast my Clodsire as well. That was scary. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should have just Terra'd. Like, there wasn't a huge amount of downside to doing that. So, if we Terra Dart and stockpile, I think it's probably a good thing. And then just kind of ideally lock down that slot with a heavy slam. Yeah, I guess, well, obviously she could have just Hyper Voice as well, right? So, yeah. Sorry, Zoe. It works like Protect in this generation. Zongbon. Boom. Okay. I wonder if I can try and get away with not showing what attacking move I have on Bronzong. Clodsire. Because this is looking good. So we're Toxic. And yeah, I'd rather not reveal too much information. I'll just go for Heavy Slam again. I haven't seen an attacking move yet, have we? I wonder if she'll choose to reveal it or not. Nightshade. Okay. So I've avoided the Nightshade. That's funny. Okay. Nightshade. Interesting. So, probably not a lot of attacking moves going on here then. Yeah, might as well just stockpile again. Good job, Clod. Almost there. Oh, that shade. Okay, and then Trevenant goes down to Poison, which should mean Clodsire gets a KO. Okay. We take game 1 with Clodsire. Okay. Covert Cloak Sylveon. Now, I didn't bring Clefable or Thunderous. I'm trying to think what Covert Cloak is quite good into for... not amazing, actually. It's like, obviously, avoids Fake Out from Mudokolo, but otherwise, it's okay. Especially with Bronze on the back, I'm like, feel content. I'm still worried about that Ting Lu. Also, don't know what the item on it is either. It's not like Citrus, it's like, obviously, Protect Ruination, isn't it? And that's it. She didn't bring the Urshifu either. Which I suppose makes sense. She almost got me for Terra Blast. Anyway. Is it worth even Clefable? It doesn't look horrendous here. Especially if I get off the... you know, the move I've got. The tricky move. Let's go full Trick Room. And then maybe like... I hope that locks in what I want. Let's find out! Okay. Sylveon Sneasel's here, okay. Okay, it locked in what I wanted, I think. Just check I've got Pelipper in the back. Yeah, I do. Okay. Right. Bronzong seems to be in a decent position here. Like, there's not a lot stopping me just from Trick Rooming here, right? And just, like, switching hardly to Clodsire? Like, should I just do that? Let's see. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, you'll fake up command. Fair enough. Let me just calc what Terra Ground is going to do. +1 here. Sizable chunk, honestly. Terra Dark is obviously not the best thing to go for in the world. I'm going to try and Toxic, and I'm going to try and Trick Room, I think, as well. Just going to go from there. This is probably... yeah, Terra. Yeah, it's the problem with going Terra Dark here. It's like, it's... yeah, I didn't think about the... Sylveon. Ooh, coaching. Okay. Oh shit, I've gone for it. Okay. Well, this doesn't KO. It's called Sire's Bulky. Toxic is really nice to get off right now. So, the damage there was, what, 160? So I'll be recovering about 112, which puts me just out of range of another attack. So I could attempt that. She decides to go for another Terra Blast. But as soon as she Hyper Voices, you know, like... let me recover anyway. Sneasel, I guess. Okay. Huge. Good Clodsire. You are here to stay. Bonk. Ooh. Bulky. That might be Eviolite. Sneasel, actually. Yeah, I think it is. Got some bulk in it. Okay, that's good to know. I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be taking it that well. Okay, so now we can start to try and match this Sneeze. But it's not a Sneasel, it is a Sylveon. Ice Cream. It's the problem with nicknames. Like, it throws me off. Right, stockpile. And then we can just kind of safely Heavy Slam here. Also tempting to just Heavy Slam the Sylveon as well. It is. It's got a lot of bulk on it now, isn't it? But, yeah, I'm going to target the Sylveon anyway, because worst case Sneasel is still on the field. It's not doing a whole lot right now, is it? And also, yeah, Heavy Slam is going to do a lot to Zoe Lou going in here. Okay. Yes, Clodsire. And that's decent damage, honestly. Just go for high force as well. Okay. Whew. So that's a good non-terror for me. Even though that was a crit. Blood side takes that fairly well. Okay. A little bit more damage there on the poison. No, she's probably not going to be inclined to protect anymore, really, because she knows she's got 2 turns left, thanks to the poison. Now, Ting Lu is obviously in, and now it's threatening with ground-type damage, so this might be the turn I Terror. And either go for Recover or another Stockpile, I think. I hope Stockpile doesn't seem greedy. I'm going to Heavy Slam again. Make this a... Oh, she's going to save it. Interesting. Okay. Okay, Gorgonzon gets a KO on Sneasel then. Don't mind that. It's a good play, because yeah, she's now baited out my Terror. You can come in and punish it once the Trick Room's over. So I'm going to get first a Stockpile. Should be underspeeding all of these Pokemon as well. Yeah, Heavy Slam comes out. So number Fake out now from that Sneasel, which is very nice to see. What's Ting Lu doing? Urination. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if this doesn't really have any attacks. It's just Ruination stuff. Okay. It's good that I didn't recover as well. It's more of an efficient turn. And here's the Urshifu. Okay. Last turn of Trick Room. Keeping in mind I've got in the back. She's already terrored. It's quite an obvious double protect, but also she knows that I can just stockpile again or recover, which she may not want me to continue to do. Fine. That's a shame. I could have got like a third stockpile or recover there, which would have been pretty huge. And I'd have also revealed Body Press. Okay. So, Urshifu detect. And that so far. I don't know, maybe I should have swapped there. But at least now we're out of Trick Room. She can't like Ruination plus attack with Urshifu. Ruination has to come second. Shall I attempt the second Trick Room? I think I... Ooh, I don't know, actually. Maybe I won't. I'm expecting it to go down anyway, but... I'm going to Body Press either way. And I think I'm going to Hypnosis either way, actually, as well. Just hopefully we hit. Strikes comes out. 1 HP! Oh. Right, let's see what this Ting Lu's got, I guess. Ruination again. Right, finally getting some damage on the board. Oh my goodness, that does nothing. What? A Berry? Oh my goodness. It's probably the Body Press, isn't it? Clayball, you could go for the trick right now. It could be pretty cool. Pelipper coming in. threatens a lot of damage onto both targets. Fable keeps Clodsire safe. But are we at the stages where we need Clodsire, you know? Yeah, let's get Pelipper in. Okay. I guess I'll attempt to recover. Worst case is Urshifu taunts me, I suppose. Surging Strikes detect. Yeah, I haven't seen much else. Now, obviously threading, yeah, a lot of damage into both targets right now. What can Ting Lu do? Doesn't seem like it can do loads. I don't know where the Ting Lu. No! When it looks that close, you know. Okay, it's fine. Oh, it's bad. Oh, just got the other target. Ah. I've set the rain. Okay. Well played. I feel like it should just easily been the other way around. Okay, well, we get recover off, I suppose. Now, of course, I was up to full. I can't believe it did that. Body did that little. So that is crazy talk. Oh man, yeah, there's not much I can do there. Still don't know what the Iton's Urshifu is. Hang in there, Clods. Body press. Ugh. Seeing how much I take from like a close combat. A lot. Like at least 50% probably with the amount of stockpiles I've got. That's if she's got close combat. She might not. That's something I've learned in draft. One may not actually have the move you fear they have. Am I gonna survive this? I think I was like trying to survive this. Also help me find the item as well. Go Clefable! You trick! Flame Orb, thank you. Covert Cloak. Stop potential. Wait, so what's the Sylveon? Clear Amulet? Clear Amulet! Okay, that's huge information. And I need to be really quick for my moves now. So, I have indeed noticed. Amulet. Cloak. Drain Punch, okay. Oh, I might have gone too down to the wire with my time. Now she probably wants to go for time as well. So I've got all my stockpiles up. She's got Drain Punch. Luckily, you can't crit through the burn damage, but obviously she can still crit through my defense drops, which will still be very scary. Body press. Hashtag clinging on. I don't even have time to see what your time is on. So we're just still gonna have recovers at the end of the day. Because I don't have Toxic on the Urshifu, that's the other problem. Body press. Oh, she got the crit. Yeah, fair enough, GG. Oh. Yeah, I probably wasn't getting out of that. I would probably recover that off. Maybe in an attempt another body press at some point. Yeah, that was a bit too much to ask, I think. Oh, can you imagine if I got the Hurricane to the Urshifu instead? I think I would have just won on the spot. Oh, so close. Game 3. Oh, goodness. Okay. We're finding out more and more. Oh, very King Lou for some reason. Press. Berry. Clod size still good. The Terra Dark is not so good. And it's clear Amulet Sylveon. It's yeah. So I can't Eerie Impulse it. Which is a bit of a well played. So I want to try and play this game where I don't have to Terra Clodsire. Paper wasn't amazing, was it? And I kind of want to poison the things that I would otherwise burn. What does she leave there? Sneasel Sylveon, didn't she? What if I lead Zongbong and Pelipper maybe? Something like that. I'm not sure if I'm happy with Udicolo there, but it's another way to have hit this Timlu for a bit more damage. Let's see. Yeah, I still don't think interesting. Yeah, she knows my options anyway. Yeah, we don't know much about this Noivern either, which is kind of scary, really. Okay. She could try and drop a Draco on me or something, but I still could then get an attack off, whatever that is. So, Trick Room's pretty safe here, assuming I want it. Yeah, it is. Tinglu. Yeah. Yeah, smart. It's definitely the Terra that she wants to go, needs to go for this game, I think. Given I can't Toxic it now. Super Bang! Silver one's in the back. I should still be able to take it down with Clodsire, to be honest. It's not essential I save Bronzong. Yeah, again, Pelipper's looking fine in front of this Ting-Lu. So I'm quite tempted to try and get some damage into Batman over there. But I also want to get in Clodsire at some point. Maybe I will try and Hypnosis and get in Clods. What's the movement going to do here? Good play. I think I need to stockpile. And again, not Terror, because that didn't help me at all. Here we go. Stockpile's going up. Bronzong, with your wings of metal, tell this Ting-Lu it needs to... Blood. Switcheroo? What is this? Oh. I have the mental herb now. Huh. Okay, interesting. Alright. Well, I assume I'm going to recover here. I might try and Hypnosis again. Yep, okay. Come on, Bronzong. Come on. Look, she's using Ally Switch. Come on, hit. Thank you. Thank you. Goodness me. Right, Hypnosis hits. This is stressful. Okay, one turn of sleep on Ting-Lu. Yo! Does nothing. Phew. Okay. That, like, I'm surprised how little that did, actually. Okay, cool. Draco Superfang Switcheroo. And surely, like, Tailwind or something. Yeah, let's just try and Hypnosis, I suppose, and let's stockpile. Come on, Clodsire. You can do this. Oh, Bronzong! Okay, 2 out of 3 is pretty, yeah, is odds. Second turn of sleep. Batman 1. And let's try and get Trick Room up again, I guess. I think might as well recover. Second turn of sleep for Moiven. Sorry, Zoe. Ting-Lu got the average. Okay. Oh, me. Clodsire, you legend. Oh. Thing is, I'm like setting up, but I'm still not doing nothing to this Ting-Lu. Nothing's happening. You're going to sleep again. My goodness me. Yeah, third stockpile, I think. Bombzone misses. Okay, fair enough. Noivern. Oh yeah, formation first. Noivern also wakes up. Alright, we're going to continue to just do that, I think. And then obviously I need to recover. How am I going to deal with this Ting Lu? Don't actually know. It's still there. New dodged again. Okay, so I've hit, what, 2 out of 5? No! Blood Sire! I'm very sad. Maybe I should have just terrored. But then like, there's the body press as well, so I don't know. Right, 2 more turns of Trick Room. I think that was a bit too much of a mid-round play there. I probably needs to commit one way or the other. But let's see. If Bronzong... Please! Bronzong! Oh my goodness. Oh. What has been my hit rate on that? Seriously. Okay. That is crazy. Okay. Okay, we actually hit one. Okay. Farewell, Bronzong. Farewell. You done good. You done good. Alright, Pelipper and Ludicolo. A duo from the beginning of time itself. It is time to close this out as best you can. And how is that? She could protect Ting Lu. Now the time to Tailwind, maybe. I think I'm going to Chocolate Biscuit for a risk it. We We just need another turn of sleep on this Noivern as well, please. Please, 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 please. Please, please. Please, 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 please. Please, please, please. Good job, Nicolo. Getting your accuracy wins is good. Good job, Nicolo. Noivern wakes up, of course, and goes for a tailwind. Right. Leftovers. Leftovers. Holy leftovers, Batman. They could say. Right. Now what? Tailwind's gone up. 2 more turns of rain, which is also not good. Many things are not good. Yeah, something like this. Ooh. Switch in your Urshifu to my Hurricane. Master Shifu. Ah, excellent. Muddy Water. That's okay. Accuracy drop. Okay, that's alright. So fine. Hurricane takes down Master Shifu. Miss. Okay, it's just keeps bang. It's fine. Surprised she hasn't tried to Draco Pelipper yet. Like, I assume that knocks out. Maybe it doesn't. Could be completely wrong then. Like, surely it does, you know. Oh, how am I going to beat that? That's not fair. Terra Poison, I suppose, helps a bit. It needs to be Muddy Water accuracy drops. There's, like, no other way. And Hurricane confusions along the way. Yeah. Holy withdrawing, Batman. Jinglu. Come on. Please. Just let me do what I want. Ugh. Go, Lee-Colo. All moody. The skull and crossbones. Oh, attack. No, that's fine. Yeah. Ugh. King Lou. Yeah, it was better if I missed there, actually. My rain expires. I haven't revealed the final move on Purple, just checked. Last turns of our Tailwinds. This is the play. She probably wants to just Draco Pelipper. Get rid of it. Oh, she counted a Tailwind turns wrong. Okay. Ooh, do we miss Noivern? Yes, of course we do! No! Oh. So I could have just attacked anyway. Okay, now our Tailwind turns Spire. What's the way out now? Oh, it's Clear Amulet. I can't even get accuracy drops. Double Protect on Pelipper? Or a miss, maybe? Should we go for the miss? Let's go for the miss instead. And I'll try and get a Hurricane hit first. And then second... Oh yeah, Tailwind will go around there. Never mind. No! Lucolo is hanging in there as my final Pokemon of this draft. Who will now hit this Icy Wind. Yes. We get a crit on the Sylveon. I like your spirit. I really do, Lucolo. I really do. Trying to get a KO for differential purposes basically now. Rather than trying to somehow water my way through this. Great hits. Lucolo goes down. And we lose. That was a pretty dicey game. GG Zoe. Oh my goodness me. Ugh. That's what I get for running Hypnosis in the first place. Yeah. It's a super dicey move. And it was just my way through the Tingly, honestly. It's been fun though. So yeah. We're now, I think, 3 and 4 in the league, if you include the win that everyone gets one per week, like the bye. Everyone gets one bye at some point in the week. My bye is in the final week, so next week. So this is my final match. But it has been a good run. From going from the finalist in the season 1 to probably not making playoffs now is a little sad. But we got a win with Clodsire. We had a fun team. Even though the team changed quite a lot over time. So maybe that was something to think about, is actually try to stick with the team that I really want. And maybe not trying to rely on luck so much as well. But it's been a good ride. And thank you for everybody for coming along on the ride for now. And we'll probably see you... I'm almost certainly not making the playoffs, but if somehow I do, see you then. And if not, I'll see you in Season 3. Bye for now.